damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
After you hit R2, just hold R2.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on. Let's get you someplace safe. I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go. Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit to close this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Usually there's a Mr. Charlie doll hanging out there. I restarted the game to stream, so some of them, once you shoot a Mr. Charlie doll, they're gone for good. Unless you're like me and delete all your save game data.
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on. It's this way.
I'm not too worried about the time frame. If you ever want to know how much time you're playing, when you hit options, top right, it'll show you your play time. When you go to your main menu, the top right will show you overall playtime.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS, Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
First things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You might get the subway infrastructure back on start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
What's nice about the records is get some supplies up here. I'll show you here in a second. I mean, you can get everything. You can get lockpicks, pouches, medallions. I've also bought the add-ons after I got all the records beat, and it starts me out with 2 pouches up here for inventory. But if you if you didn't buy the add-on or you didn't do the records, you won't have those to start out with. So those won't be up there for you. And collecting all these will help with the collect all files, which is an in-game and a trophy. And then I'll show you how to find the jewels there. Recovery coins for health, of course. Now, one of the, I believe it's either this one, I know it's Resident Evil 2, but I think it's in here too, is there is a record for defeat. I think it's called Don't Need No Sneaking Gun. It's defeat an enemy with a knife. Usually if you find a zombie like laying on the ground, that's the best way to get it. Unless you're good at escaping. So, do the infinite assault rifle. The infinite assault rifle, sorry. Or I could take out the infinite rocket launcher, which, I mean, really, to beat the game faster, the fastest I beat the game was 1 hour and 19 minutes. I definitely had to have that. time these clips are going on, you can always hit options on for the PS4, because that's what I'm playing on is the PS4. You can hit options, and if you look in the bottom right corner, it'll say, oh, return or square skip. You can skip the little in-game videos.
We're survivors.
If you so choose.
Gotta get that train moving.
Again, those coins, these are for health, the recovery coins. You get 2 with the add-on. You get 2 buying them through the in-game records. I'm going to go through here, actually, because I want to do this. It's... Smart guy. Again, if you don't want to buy the add-ons doing the records, you could purchase the lockpick and the bolt cutters to put inside there for when you start your next game. Or if you buy them, they'll be in your locker right away. Now back there was some gems, and I'll show you how to get those. With the infinite rocket launcher, it's nice to have it because you can just pull the trigger, blow the zombies away. I'll try to point out the locations of some of the Charlie dolls when I can remember them. It took me forever. And even though I got them now, I'll go through and, I mean, you'll see where I picked up what. In here, normally there's a Mr. Charlie doll sitting here. Pop it once with a bullet. Done. Prompt. Boom. All right, across the street. I'm not worried about making sure that, I can beat it within a certain time. Walk around, show you where a few things are. When I walk up to them, it'll be self-explanatory when it sticks itself out. Now, when you have 4 recovery coins, you're all but infinite health. The defense coins helps you perform like the perfect dodge all the time, which is perfect dodge is performed by moving any direction on the left stick and then hitting R1, and then if you see a little white flash come over the screen, that means you performed a perfect dodge. I believe first time you do that, it's also an in-game record or like a bronze trophy the PS4. But anyways, the attack, there's attack, defense, and recovery coins. Attack, of course, it gives you more damage with your weapons. I got infinite, so I really don't care. If you want to do a lot more damage with, like, let's say the pistol or something like that, carrying those would help out tremendously. We'll deal with those guys here in a minute. New time, just come up, pop those once. Usually gunpowder, ammo, herb.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you. Gotta put this out.
I'll show you where to get the hose doors. Don't worry about these critters over here. They're no big deal. They're just there to look good, I guess. If you don't have, like, you know, if you haven't beaten the game or you didn't have to buy the add-on, just wait for this guy to get a little bit past there. Shoot them barrels. Bam. As you can see. It's a good way to save ammunition if you don't got unlimited. It is a good idea. I'm a horrible shot, so gotta excuse that. It is a good idea to make sure these are down. You shoot that box there. Seems awfully dark. Yeah. Probably just me. I'll show you a little trick. I don't use it, but it helps me. I mean, it's helped some people, I guess. Over here. Green herb, should you need it. Gunpowder. The alley we saw was just on fire. Now this is a nice little shortcut because eventually you'll be changed by a goober that really is kind of a pain in the ass. But you can use it or just run. Over here. He's no issue. The safe, I'll show you where the combo is. Just a red dot sight for the pistol. There's another goon in here. I think somewhere in here on one of these shelves was a Mr. Raccoon doll too. think I got it already. Again, don't be a moron like me and erase all your save game data, thinking it's going to help you in the future, because it don't. Oh, when you come out of here, box of ammo. Now, where we shot those zombies and I told you take them all out, that's on the other side of the donut shop. So instead of going through like we could have, I did this route and it brings you out here. Yes, I'm just that shitty of a shot. It's okay though. Finally, I remembered this one. No matter what, I always forget that dude's there. Horrible. Anyways. Burp. Showed you the manual about making gunpowder. I'm not really worried about that. Ammo if you want it. Now these numbers here, the 9, the 3, and the 7, that's a safe combination. Now I'm going to be picking this stuff up as I go, even though I don't have to. What I thought was cool, but I can't see it right now because behind her. I think it got this thing set a little too dark. For those of you who never had a chance to play Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on PlayStation 1, when they were dead, it used to spurt out a little pool of blood. I think it was 937. Pretty sad. Yeah, 937. Sometimes you feel like a nut. But yeah, I gotta collect some of this stuff so I can get back into my game rewards. I think the only one I haven't, level I haven't beat this on is Nightmare. Red dot site. I mean, you'll find out as I play the game, but there's red dot sight for the handgun. There's an extended mag for the handgun, if I'm not mistaken. The shotgun has an extended barrel. A new stock. I think all in all there's like 7. Again, red barrels are nice because one versus many. Around here. It's nice that I have this, because So I never knew about the add-ons for a long time, and the records I just had to keep playing over and over and over again to get them. Grenades are pretty good to have. Shotgun. One of the records is shoot a grenade in the animal's mouth. Squares to reload on this. It's pretty cool if you get grabbed, if you got like a flashbang. I don't remember if you get flashbangs in this one or if that's just number 2. But you get a flashbang, I think. In this one, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's number 2 because of the lickers. There's also a Mr. Charlie doll here, so I already got him. But there's if I quit fat fingering stuff. Green herb there, of course. If you're trying to get S rank, you got to watch how many times you save it. What's good about assisted, standard, and I think hardcore. I don't think hardcore. Maybe it is. I'll have to double check. But, at least I know on assisted and standard, you have autosave, which is a beautiful thing. So if you're not saving it with a typewriter, as long as you're cool with going back and from your last autosave point, you don't have to save it at all. At least I didn't. But I don't really care for those anymore. I'm not going to install it on anything. So I'm just going to collect them just for the pure fact of having it collected. They don't give a damn about the grenade. What's on the other side of here? Yeah. Don't worry about that goon. He's not a problem until later. Got one coming up here, though.
This must be the subway company's offices.
Man, I have really got to mess with that, because maybe that might help. That or it's a little better. Not too bad. Maybe worse. You don't have to read the documents, as far as I know of. There's a few of them that I collected I never read. I think there was, if I'm not mistaken, there were supposed to be 2 in here. Either which way, when you come in here, look for the box of donuts by that chair, and boom, there's a Charlie doll hanging out there.
Nothing.
There's also thing for picking all the locks and opening all the safes. I could have sworn we find another brother. And of course, take us to Fire Hose. Come on in here. Another thing too is if you kind of sit in a room for a second and listen, it's a bobblehead, so you can kind of hear it. Hear the little annoying thing chatter. The other difference between assisted and standard, in assisted mode, when you collect ammunition, you get a little bit more. When you make ammunition, you get a little bit more. Again, we don't have to worry about him right now. Now we gotta go put out the fire. I'll just take you back the shortcut. I don't think there is in here. No. I was looking for a record. It's in number 2. It's called a small carbon footprint. It's to take 14,000 steps or less is a record. It's a nice thing about those recovery coins, is they don't help you against being poisoned. But there's a record in here. I might need that for later. We just looked at it. I don't know if you caught that or not, but use one recovery item or fewer. I think it's a silver. It's an in-game and game record.
There. Is someone in here?
First aid spray. A couple little tidbits I'll show you. This is where you get the bolt cutters. Now, do not go through this. I mean, you can cut it, but get the bolt cutters. Do not go all the way back and cut all the chains you can. It'll do you some good to do that versus going through this point now. I mean, you can go through the door, do the next cutscene, but the further you go past this door, eventually leads you to being chased by Nemesis. So, again, since I'm not worried about the, S rank, I had S rank on assisted, standard, and hardcore. But I'm going to go ahead and save it here and end the stream, and then we'll pick back up later.